Crossing Borders is a fundraising exhibition project involving over 100 artists associated with the National Art School, and all the artists donate a piece of work, and the work is all sold on the opening night. The event's held at the National Art School. This is the third year running for Crossing Borders. All of the money raised goes towards RACS, which is an organisation that provide free legal services and support for people seeking asylum in Australia. I founded Crossing Borders in 2014 when I was doing my honours year at the National Art School, and at the time I was looking for a way that I could use my art to contribute to issues that I cared about, that I otherwise may not have had the money to support, and I realised that a lot of other artists were probably in the same situation, so created Crossing Borders, which has been a really great platform for artists and the greater community to come together and support an issue that they care about. And it's just been a really great opportunity, because sometimes I think people don't know how to help, and so providing a very easy way for them to help, everyone just sticks their hand straight up. Crossing Borders has raised approximately $10,000 in the one night events previously, and my goal with Crossing Borders is to increase that number to create more support for RACS. I'd like to grow the event and have more artists involved, more people donating work and having the opportunity to show their work and contribute to a cause that they care about, bringing more of the community in on the night. So this year, for example, we're going to be having some music and a bit of performance, and just turning it into a really, really positive social event. And I'd like to continue running Crossing Borders every year, and also I'd really like to have some kind of parallel events happening, such as a residency program and some art workshops, and so that's really the direction that I'd like to take Crossing Borders. I believe it's really important to support Crossing Borders because it's an opportunity not only for artists, but it's also just such a small amount of money and a little contribution that's going a really long way in the lives of someone less fortunate. So RACS is really responsible for speeding up the process for people getting out of detention centres and processing their applications in Australia, and getting to that place of safety. So I often think for myself, being a mother, what it would be like for me being in a space trying to care for my child, didn't have great sanitation and food and everything that I needed, and how hard that would be. And I just think, you know, it's very easy to separate the idea from yourself. I think just coming to that place of recognising that people are just trying to do the same thing that everyone else in Australia is trying to do, and they just need a bit of help, and we have the opportunity to do that here. And RACS really relies a lot on community support, so a lot of their funding was cut from the government, and so things like Crossing Borders are really a great opportunity to support and help people out there just like you and me.